there's a single square. You'll just click on that, and then you can make my screen a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the Bridge Tracker app. So today we're gonna be doing a workout from the Train from Home Intermediate Advanced Dumbbell Only program. So if you've got some weights nearby, go ahead and grab those. All right, so this is a preview of what the workout is going to look like. So that's what you'll see right when you pull up a workout. I'm gonna click Start. And then we're gonna start with some movement prep. All right, so we're gonna start with a hand walk. We've got 5 reps. All right, so we're starting here with our feet about hip width apart. We're gonna reach down to our toes until our hands hit the floor, and then we're gonna walk out into a plank position, and then we're gonna walk our hands back to our toes, and then we're gonna repeat for 4 more reps. So we've got a total of 5. So make sure that you're walking yourself out into a full plank position. Here's rep number 3. Keep that core nice and tight. Pull that belly button into the spine. All right, we've got 1 more rep here. Nice job. Go ahead, slowly roll all the way up. I'm gonna mark that exercise as complete by checking this little check mark here. And then we're gonna move right on to the next exercise. We've got a lateral lunge, 5 reps on each side. So we're gonna start with our feet about hip width apart. You can bring your hands up to your chest. And then we're gonna take it over to the side for a lateral lunge, coming right back to this starting position. So make sure to sit those hips back and then push off with your midfoot and your heel as you come back to this starting position. All right, so that was 5 on one side. We're gonna take it on over to the other for 5 reps here. Nice job. Just make sure to sit those hips back as far as you can. We'll do 1 more. Awesome job. All right, moving on to the next exercise. We've got a reverse lunge with rotation. So we've got 5 reps on each side. Let's start with our right side. We're taking it on back, and then we're gonna rotate to our left side, coming back to the starting position, and then we're gonna repeat. Take it nice and slow. And then remember to drive up through your left midfoot and your heel. We'll do 1 more on this side. Perfect. Go ahead and switch on over right into the opposite side. All right, here's rep number 3. 4. 1 more. And 5. Perfect. All right, moving on to the next exercise. We've got a knee hug in place, 5 reps on each side. So feet hip width apart here, slight bend in the knees. We're gonna take it on down to a quarter squat first, and then you're gonna pick up your right knee and then bring it all the way up to your chest, extending at the hips. Returning to the starting position, come down into that quarter squat, lift that knee up, and repeat. Moving nice and slow. You want a really good stretch throughout our right hip flexor. So loosening up these muscles for the movements to come. All right, go ahead and switch sides. Same thing. Always remember to come into that quarter squat first, pick up that knee, and then extend at the hips. Again, moving nice and slow. This one really challenges your balance as well. Let's do 2 more reps. Pausing for a bit at the top. All right, nice job. Okay, I believe we have 1 more movement prep exercise, and then we'll start our first strength circuit. So for this exercise, we've got a heel to glute with an arm raise. So I'll face this way. Let's start with our right leg. You're gonna grab one foot, bring that heel to your glute. Then we're gonna reach up with our opposite arm. Then we're gonna bring our feet or foot and our arm back down. Then we're gonna repeat for a total of 5 reps on each side. We'll first bring that heel to glute, reach up with the opposite arm, and return to that starting position. All right, let's do one more rep on this side. Perfect. Go ahead and switch on over to the other side. Same thing. Bring that heel to glute, find your balance first, and then reach that opposite arm overhead. Return to the starting position and repeat. So with this one, as you're bringing your heel to your glute, make sure that your legs are staying as close together as possible and that your body remains nice and tall in a straight line from that right foot all the way up to the right hand. All right, let's do one more. Find that balance first, then reach up as tall as you can. Nice job, guys. All right, that marks the end of our movement prep. So we're starting our first strength circuit here. So we've got 3 exercises. We're gonna go back to back to back. We've got a set number of time that we're gonna perform each exercise for, and we're gonna utilize the timer that comes on the app for that. So starting off, we've got a dumbbell floor press. All right, I'm gonna grab my other dumbbell here. All right, let's go ahead and come on down to the floor. Feet are gonna be flat, about hip width apart. We're gonna start the timer in just a bit. I'm gonna explain the exercise first. So you're gonna start with your arms out at a 90-degree angle, palms facing forward. You're gonna press up, extending your arms, coming all the way down until that upper arm hits the floor, and then we're pushing straight up again. So we've got 30 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Oops. There we go. Here we go. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Make sure you're squeezing your chest at the top. Nice job. Make sure you're moving through a full range of motion, so bringing those upper arms all the way down to the floor before pushing back up again. Perfect, all right. Hopefully you heard that beep. That means our time is done. So normally you guys would enter the number of reps that you completed in this section here. So you can see I'm gonna enter in 15, and then you click done. And then over here on the left, I'm gonna enter in 10 pounds since that's what I used today. And then we'll mark that exercise as complete. So that's what you'll do for the remainder of the exercises in the app, depending on which movement you have, which workout you're doing. I'm not gonna do that for the rest of these exercises today for sake of time, but that is how you would do that. All right, so next up, we've got a Romanian deadlift, 1 leg dumbbell. So again, we've got 30 seconds. So for this one, you're gonna grab your dumbbells. We're gonna balance on one leg. So let's start on our right leg. We're gonna shoot those hips back. You can hold your dumbbells with your palms facing in, and then we're gonna come all the way back up. Now, if balance is an issue for you, you can certainly set down one of those dumbbells, hold on to something next to you that's nice and stable, and you can perform it that way. Another option is to keep that back leg on the floor for some extra support. All right, so we've got 30 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, 30 seconds on each leg. Moving nice and slow so you can keep your balance. Shoot those hips back with a neutral spine. Neutral meaning nice and flat. So no rounding at the shoulders, no excessive arching in the low back. All right, we've got 4 seconds left. Keep going. Nice job. All right, we're going right into our other side. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Same thing. Shoot those hips back far enough so you feel a good stretch in your hamstrings. Keep that gaze to the floor to help keep your neck in line with your spine. And if you lose your balance, go ahead and take some time to reset before beginning your next rep. Nice job. Keep it up. And time. Perfect. All right, moving on to our next exercise. We've got a pillar bridge with leg lift. So we're gonna do an alternating leg lift. So for this one, we're coming down to the floor. Pillar bridge, meaning we're on our forearms, palms facing up, nice wide stance, elbows underneath the shoulders. We're gonna lift our leg up, bring it back to the starting position, and then we're gonna alternate. So we've got 30 seconds here, starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Make sure that you're not excessively shooting those hips up as you lift your leg. Keep that belly button tucked in, pulled in towards the spine, halfway there. Squeeze that glute at the top as you lift your leg. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice job. All right, we'll mark that exercise as complete. All right, next. I'll give you a little breather, but we're gonna move into our second set of our dumbbell floor press, or second set of this strength circuit. So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Get ready. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Moving nice and slow with this exercise so you get a good stretch in your chest muscles. Nice range of motion. So when you come down to this position, you want to maintain that 90-degree angle with your forearms and your upper arms. Nice job. Squeeze that chest at the top. And time. Awesome job. All right, we're gonna move straight into our Romanian deadlift. One leg dumbbell. Go ahead and grab those dumbbells. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. 30 seconds on each leg. Take it nice and slow. Again, if you need a modification, keep that back leg on the floor and perform that same movement. So if you're not feeling your balance today, that's definitely okay. Keep that back leg on the ground. If you are feeling your balance, you can go ahead and lift that leg up off the ground. All right, 3 seconds to go. Nice job. All right, we're moving on to the other side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice job. Sit those hips back. That will allow you to feel this in your hamstrings and your glutes. Nice job. We've got 5 seconds left. All right. Let's move on to our plank with alternating leg lift. Okay. Pillar bridge with alternating leg lift, excuse me. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to keep that head up, but gaze towards the floor to keep your neck in line with the rest of your spine. Elbows underneath the shoulders. We're halfway. Nice job. 5 seconds to go. And rest. Alrighty, so round 2 is done. Moving on to our final round for these 3 exercises. We're gonna flip it right back over. Grab your dumbbells. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Nice job, guys. Keep it up. Almost there. And relax. All right, bring it back on up. Let's mark this one as complete. All right, single leg Romanian deadlift. Let's go. So with these, I find that if you bring your dumbbells to just below the knee and you're sitting those hips back far enough, that's typically the range of motion that will work best to feel this exercise in those correct places. All right, nice job. Let's go right into the other leg. 3, 2, 1, and go. So nice and slow on the way down, and then let's explode on up a little bit faster. Nice job. Almost there. 7 seconds. Give me a few more reps. Nice job. All right, moving on. Last exercise in this circuit. Our last round of our pillar bridge with leg lift. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice job. Make sure you keep breathing. You know, it's easy to hold your breath in these positions. You've got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, we are finished with our strength circuit number 1. Next up, we've got a lateral lunge with dumbbells or dumbbell. Okay, so you can take one dumbbell, hold it right up against your chest. So similar to what we did in our movement prep, we're just adding weight to this one. So you're gonna take one leg, lunge to the side, and then we're gonna repeat. So we've got 30 seconds on each side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice job. Again, sit those hips back far enough so that you're getting a good stretch in your glutes and your quads. Drive up, back to the starting position with your midfoot and your heel of the moving foot. Nice job. All right, immediately into the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job. We're halfway there. Make sure that your toes are pointed forwards. Nice job. 3 seconds to go. and relax. Perfect. Okay, we're marking that exercise as complete. Then we're moving on to our bent over row with dumbbells. So with this one, your feet are going to be hip width apart, slight bend in those knees. Shove those hips back until you find a neutral position with your back. You're going to row up and back with those elbows. All right, we've got 30 seconds. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So with this one, try not to shrug those shoulders up. We're leading with our elbows. I'm pulling them up and back so we can target our lats. Pause for about half a second at the top so you get a good squeeze before you come all the way back down to that starting position. Keep that core tight and engaged. Almost there. And rest. Nice job. All right. Next, we're moving to a lateral pillar bridge with abduction. So we're going to come into a side pillar bridge or lateral pillar bridge. Elbow underneath our shoulder. Feet stacked on top of each other. We're going to lift our hips up. And then we're going to lift that top leg. Now, if this is too difficult for you to lift both legs up, you can keep your legs on the floor and then perform the abduction movement this way. So I'll leave that up to you. Regardless, we've got 30 seconds starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. You want to start out with your hips raised for the first half and then lower to the bottom half. That's totally fine. Either variation works. I'll be showing both throughout. So here, we should feel abduction in our abductors or our outer thigh glute area. Got 4 seconds left. Keep your hand on your hip. Nice job. All right, switching over to the other side. Same thing. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. You can also bring your arm up overhead if you're able to. Again, bring those hips down to the floor. Take some of the difficulty out of it. And then you can work your way up to being able to keep those hips elevated the entire time. 4 seconds to go. 1. Nice job. All right, let's mark that exercise as complete. All right, we're moving on to set number 2 of our second straight circuit. So grab that dumbbell. Lateral lunges starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Make sure that you're lunging out to the side far enough so you can sit those hips back. Nice job, halfway through. 5 seconds to go. Give me a few more reps. Nice job. Let's take it on over to the other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Again, try to point those toes forward as best as you can. Whoops. Don't want that up there. Keep going, guys. Keep going. 10 seconds. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Exercise 1 of 3 for strength circuit 2 is complete. Bent over rows up next in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Remember, form tip here. Elbows come up and back. So that'll take your traps from, or prevent your traps from taking over this movement. Again, we don't want to shrug up. We want to pull those elbows up and back. Super important. Nice job, 7 seconds. Perfect. All right, let's drop those dumbbells. And we're moving on to our lateral pillar bridge with abduction. All right, we're starting in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice job, keep it up. All right, we're about halfway through. Nice job. Almost there, 4 seconds. And relax. Whew, that's a tough one. Okay, opposite side, and then we're gonna cool it down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and begin. Again, you can bring your hips down to the floor if you need to. Keep those toes pointed forwards the entire time. Make sure that your elbow's underneath your shoulder. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job. All right, we're marking that as complete, and we're moving on to the regeneration portion of this workout. So we get to cool it down for a little bit. We've got 2 exercises. We're gonna start with 8 reps of a 90-90 stretch with arm sweep. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for this one so you can see what this looks like. Oops. My video might be blocking you a little bit, but you'll still be able to see the gist of it. So, all right, legs at a 90-degree angle with your calves and your thighs. On your side, one arm comes up top. We're gonna perform a sweeping motion all the way up overhead and around until our arm is on the other side. We're gonna reverse that direction, come back to the starting position for 4 reps on each side, moving nice and slow. So if you feel like you don't have enough shoulder mobility to come all the way back and behind your head, you can certainly come up and over. This will still give you a really good stretch throughout the chest, shoulders, and upper, middle, and lower back. All right, nice job. Let's flip it on over to the other side. Same thing, sweeping motion up and back. Awesome. Really reach as tall as you can with this one. Let your eyes follow your hands, or your fingers, I should say. All right, one last rep on this side. Awesome. Okay, we've got one final exercise. Let's mark this one as complete. We're gonna move into a bent knee hamstring stretch. So you guys can go ahead and come onto your back. All right, we're gonna do 4 reps on each side. So back nice and flat. Pull that pelvis into the floor so you can't fit your hand behind or through your back at all. All right, so one leg stays straight, the other comes up at a 90-degree angle. Grab the back of your knee just underneath. We're gonna straighten that leg up as high as we can, and then we're gonna come right back down. All the way up, feel a good stretch on that hamstring. Back down. Here's rep 3, and one last rep. Nice job. All right, we're gonna switch sides. So same thing, opposite side, grabbing just below the back of the knee, extending that leg on up as much as you can until you feel a good stretch. All the way up again. Nice job. One last rep. Perfect. All right, pull those knees into your chest, make your way on up. Normally we would go through that one more time. but for time's sake today, we're gonna end with one set of each, so I'll mark as complete. All right, so that workout took us about 29 minutes today. At the end, you can rate your perceived exertion. So basically how hard you felt you worked during this exercise. We'll say moderate today, and then you'll hit submit. All right, so that marks today's digital coaching demo workout as complete. Thank you guys for coming. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the app as well and perform your own workouts within that app.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Strong course coming up at 11:40 if you guys are interested in sticking around for that. Otherwise, have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.